Welcome to Alubat America. I'm Rob Poirier. Today we're here at Incidence Sails in La Rochelle, and we're going to do a tour of the facility with Samy, who is a sales manager here. Incidence, if you don't know, is the largest sail manufacturer here in Europe, but more important to us, it's at this facility where all sails for Alubats are put together.
We have different loft to build the sail. Here is the biggest floor. It's one of the biggest in Europe. I think we have 100,000 square meters for the floor. It's very big. So we can make a lot of different sails for the shipyard, for the racing boat, for the cruising boat, and also for the cargo ship, because we make some sails for the cargo ship. We have different clothes that you can choose. You have the simple one, which is the Dacron cloth for the cross-cut sails. It's polyester woven, 100% of polyester. It's a very good value sails because it's efficient, it's not very expensive, and you can sell a lot of time with this sail. So we choose this kind of Dacron. It's a strong Dacron which is very stiff. And the provider for this cloth is Dimension Polluante. It's a German provider, which is the leader for the clothes in Europe. If we think about the clothes that we propose to Alubat, there is the Dacron clothes for the cross-cut sails. There is also the Hydronet clothes. Hydronet is a mix of polyester and Dynama, more for the big boat, and it's with a tri-radial cut. The big interest of the Dynama, it's not for the performance, but it's for the durability. You have a long durability with the Dynama inside the sails.
I was speaking to another sailmaker.
Yes.
Who again, you tell me if you agree with this concept. He said you should care about the size of the boat.
Yes, it's very important.
Because a lighter boat isn't going to stretch the sail the way a heavy boat does.
Yeah.
So for a smaller vessel, under 40 feet, he said a high quality Dacron, like what you're using, is more than sufficient.
Of course.
To build a good sail.
Yeah. It's why I'll explain that we have a lot of different quality for the Dacron. If you think about Dimension Polluante, I think that they propose 4 different quality of Dacron, and we choose the best quality, but not too stiff, because you can have a very stiff Dacron, but it's only for the racing boat, for the small racing boat, but it's not adapted for cruising boat.
Right.
So we choose the best one possible, the best possible, the more stiff, but stiff and soft, because you need to drop your sail sometimes, and you don't need to break the fiber, break the clothes. But for example, for your mainsail, with the button, with the boom, with the mast, if I have to choose, I recommend the Dacron mainsail for sure. After, for the headsail, Genoa, you will keep a better shape with the radial cut. And for the staysail, if you use only with strong wind, I think if you have to make one sail, I recommend the Genoa with a tri-radial cut.
Could you discuss with us the benefits of a code 0 versus a code D?
Yes.
And where you may make a choice of going one or the other?
Yes,
I think we would enjoy that.
Yes, for the downwind sails, it's very important to choose the good sails, because you can have different solutions. You can have an asymmetric kite, for example, a downwind generator, or code D, it's the same, or a code 0. The most performant sail will be the asymmetric kite, but you need to use it with a sock. You need to have a lot of space, because it's a big sail with a lot of volume, so not very easy to use. If you make a code D or downwind generator, it's the same sail than the asymmetric kite, but with the furling unit, with a straight roof, and you furl it. So it's more easy to use, very versatile. So nearly the same range of use, because with a downwind generator, you can sail from 90 degrees of true wind to 160, and from 5 to 50 knots of true wind. The most difficult after is to furl the sail. You have to be careful when you want to furl, because you furl a deep downwind generator on a simple cable. But if you know how to use, it's easy. And the downwind generator, this is the most versatile. If you need to have only one, this is the sail that you need. And the code 0, it's a flat generator for light air, light wind, and you can go up. You can go around maybe 70 degrees of the true wind with a light air, so it's very good. And the difference for the downwind gennaker or the kite, you will use a nylon cloth, which is a woven cloth. And for the Code Zero, you need to use a laminate cloth. Because if you want to go up with light air, you need to have a very stable sail. If we make a flat gennaker with nylon, the result will be very bad because the cloth is not adapted to make a flat sail. It's for deep sail. And when you go up, the apparent wind will be changed, move on the bow, and you need to go down. So this is the difference. Downwind gennaker or asymmetric kite or symmetric, this is nylon. And for the Code Zero, you need to have a laminate cloth.
And the Code D?
Code D, this is the downwind gennaker.
That's what I wanted to clarify. We're talking about the same thing.
Yes, the Code D, because the Code D, it's a name from the Delta Voile. They make a lot of good marketing and with Delta Voile. And but Delta Voile is the same company than us because the Incidence group, we have 3 different brands. We have Incidence Sails, which is the biggest one. We have Delta Sails and we have Technic Voile. Okay. And for the clothes, I can show you. You can have a lot of different colors. You can choose a first visualization on our website. You can choose the color of the sail on the website. For the design of the sail, when we make the design of the sails, after the designer will send the design to the cutting machine. We will cut all the panels. We have 2 different cutting machines. This one is classic. It's more for the reinforcement, for the UV protection, and the other one is a laser cutting machine. So the big interest cut the clothes, put the number of the panel. You have the line that will be the design of the sail that we have at the end. And so with the laser, you burn the clothes, so it's very good to the longevity of the clothes. It's better. If you only cut, you will lose some fiber.
Cauterizes.
Yes, exactly. So this is hydronet close. So you have the number of the panels, and this line is to glue the panel together. And it's very important because it will be the shape of the sail. Because we put two panels together and to have the shape of the sail at the end. The difference with the cross cuts, and you will define the shape with the 2 panels like this. And when you have a 3 radial cut, you have more panels to design the sail. It's why you have a better longevity of the shape. All the rolls are the beginning of the sails, but it's already designed. And if you want to look here, it's, for example, a stay sail with a 3 radial cut. So you have all the panels that we will put together. So we prepare all the double side, and after we glue all the panel together with this double side, this glue. And we respect exactly the line, as you can see. We glue everything, and after we will stitch all the panel. This is the reinforcement. We start to make some stitch on these parts, and after we put this on the sail and stitch together with the sail. We have different sewing machines. It depends of the size of the sail, of the wide of the clothes, because sometimes at the end, as you can see, on the reinforcement, you have a lot of different panels, a lot, and because all the reinforcements are on this radial. It's a radial reinforcement. It's better for all the power that you have on the sail. It's very important to keep the good shape, to have this kind of reinforcement. Here is the position, for example, for the crew points, and after all the tension on the sail will be everywhere on the sail with this kind of reinforcement. It's very wide at the beginning and more light when you come on the middle of the sail. We don't put all the panel together because after it's very, very difficult to move with the big sails. So we work on a small part, and it's only at the end that we put all the pieces together. And because at the end, when you want to sew in the middle of the sail, we need to roll all the sail like this. This kind of stitch, it's 6 times with zigzag. It's the zigzag, but not a simple zigzag with 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. It's not 2, it's 3. And we make all the sail like this. It's more strong, really more strong. And the more we come this way, it's the end of the sails. We start with different parts, put a lot of accessory on these parts, and after we stitch all the sails, and at the end we just have to put the straps for the 3 points, 2 points, head and tack, And at the very end, it's the batten and the hand stitching. So this area is for the downwind sail and lazy bag. For example, this one is a Genaker, downwind like a Code D, but for a big boat. Because for the big boat, we use polyester, and for a boat up to I think 60 feet, it's with nylon clothes. For your boat, for your Code D, it will be with nylon clothes. Same things, we glue with double side, and after we stitch, same kind of points, every time 6 times. Stitching, very important. The only difference, the machine are more up, the sails are very light, so it's more easy. The other machine, as you can see, it's on the hole, and you can turn the machine. Because it's not very easy, the sail will, at the end, it's very heavy, it's not easy to move the sails. And for the Code D, yes, for the Genaker, we put it on a bag like this. You have this kind of bag with a zip, with straps. Very easy.
That's bigger than for our
No, this one is very big. This is just an example. I don't know, this one is for 52 feet boat. This is a big boat. Then it's a big boat.
I hope you've enjoyed this hour here spent at Incidence Sails in La Rochelle. We've enjoyed talking to you. We look forward to speaking to you again.